Welcome back to Opportunity Live. I'm your show host, Miss Opportunity. And the next special guest that we're bringing onto the show today is David, the owner of David's Barbershop. Make some noise. Welcome.
What's up? What's up?
So how are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well. So go ahead and tell me a little bit more about your hair journey and everything that you do.
Okay. So I'm a third generation barber. My dad cuts hair, my mom cuts hair, grandpa, great-grandparents back in Russia. And growing up, I grew up in the barbershop. Instead of going to the daycare, I was always chilling in the back of my parents' barbershop. So cutting hair is in my blood, it's in my veins, and I love doing it.
Okay. So what made you want to come out to Arizona and open up your shop?
Well, I was raised out in Arizona, so kind of had no choice in that matter. But it's where I'm from. I love Arizona, and picked a good spot.
Okay. Where are you located?
I'm on 27th Avenue in Bethany home, southwest corner, southeast corner, and been there since February 2018.
Okay. And what do you specialize in?
Specialize in everything: men's hair, fades, tapers, beards, shaves, anything.
Okay. So tell me about the little day-to-day activities that you actually have going on in your shop. Tell me a little bit more about your barbers and things like that.
So day-to-day activities, we're not cutting hair, we're socializing, communicating, making friends, having fun. I got an Xbox there, we play video games with each other. That's basically it. That's basically it.
Okay, so what can we look forward from you coming from the shop and stuff like that? Are you thinking about expanding or using new products?
So I do plan on expanding sometime next year, end of next year, maybe in 2 years. I want to expand, have another barbershop. First, I want to get this one settled. My wife is actually in barber school right now.
Okay, so shout out to the missus.
Yeah, shout out to the missus. When she finishes, I'm going to have her working with me, get her trained, learn what it's like to be a boss too, own and manage, and handle some of that responsibilities, and then open up a shop for her too one day.
Okay. That was so cute. Okay, so as far as expanding, possibly open up your next shop and things like that, what do you look forward to when it comes to a barber who wants to probably be in your barbershop? What kind of qualifications?
As long as you know how to cut, you like to talk, and you like to have fun.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring back the old style barbershops where you go in, you're going to see someone you know. Mm-hmm. Instead of just you go there, get a haircut, you're out. No, I want you to go in, I want you to have fun, recognize someone that you know, and know you can tell your barber anything. That's the one barber you can tell any secret in the world.
So he got barbershop confessionals.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, what is the most craziest confessional that you had at your shop? Now you got to tell us now.
I'm not gonna say names, but so I got a client, and he's got a girl, right? Yeah, they go out to the bar.
Okay.
The bartender was lesbian.
Ooh.
And she had a crush on his girl, and they were talking, and then his girl asked if it was okay, if it was cool with them two to hook up. He said yes, but if he joined in.
Wow.
If he joined in, and now on the side, now he's just hooking up with the lesbian. Crazy.
Just got some added juice right now. Man, did you get some of the mimosas when you came on stage? Hey, when is your hours at your shop?
9 to 7, Monday through Friday.
9 to 7, Monday through Friday. He will have his own reality TV show pretty soon. We got to tune into this one.
And then Saturdays it's 8 to 5, and then Sundays it's 10 to 3.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what's your social media information, Instagram and Facebook? Where can we follow you?
So my social media for my barbershop page, it's David's Barber PHX. It's all one word. And for my personal barber page, it's YAKUBOV as in Victor _ David.
Okay.
And that's my personal page.
Okay, that's his personal page. Now, what is your favorite haircut to do? What's your favorite style?
My favorite haircut, I love the skin fades.
Oh, okay.
Those are the harder ones, but I love them. They require detail, and that's just the more artsy type of style. That's the one you can create it your own way, your own style, and if people like it, they spread the word, they come back to you.
Okay, there you go. Now, in your shop, you do men and women's hair, right?
If they do we do women, but for like short women's cuts.
Okay.
We use some of the famous ones. We have undercuts that women like in the back with the designs, and then I do a bunch of those.
Okay. Now, when the ladies come to the shop, do y'all change up a little bit, or do y'all still have y'all confessionals going on?
Oh, we change up.
We change up? Okay.
Yeah, we change up.
Sorry, gentleman status.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies, it is safe to go in there. So if you just want to go in there and be nosy, it is safe to go in there.
We'll keep it PG.
There you go, keep it PG. Okay. Then you have the Xbox. You guys have little game challenges that you guys do while you're in the shop?
Not yet. I want to start doing it.
Okay.
I have a basketball rim in the back of the shop too. I just added, so we get some games going on there too.
Oh,
Pickup games. Yeah, I got a 2K on my Xbox. I got Madden. I got FIFA, Call of Duty.
Okay, so
We'll be doing some tournaments soon. Then winner maybe gets like a free haircut or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ladies, when you send your men to this shop, this is why it took so long. So they can't complain about us when we get our hair done. It's like, you was at the shop for 3.5 hours.
And now, speaking of that, my nephew tells his mom now he wants to be a barber because all I do is play Xbox. He's like, Uncle David has the best job in the world. He's not working, he's playing his Xbox all day.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming to Opportunity Live. We're going to go ahead and take a small, brief little break. That way we can talk more with you, more with our other special guests, Miss ALOVE and Mr. Braxton. We're going to bring everybody back to the stage. That way our audience members can have this conversation with you, okay?
Thank you for having me.
All right. Special guests on stage, and we're going to allow our audience to ask them a couple of questions. We do have a special lady right here who said that she had a question. Go ahead, what's your name?
My name's Lyric.
Hi, Miss Lyric. Who did you have a question for?
I had a question for my fiance. So, as being locked, how important is it to wrap your hair?
Oh my gosh. It is like, if there was a scale of 1 to 100, it would be like 1,000%. It is important to wrap your hair because of 2 reasons. One is when you get a fresh retwist, you want to wrap it to prevent it from unraveling. That's the first thing. And you want to make your style last as long as possible. Most clients are coming in every 2 to 4 weeks. So if you wrap your hair, that's going to help you maintain your style a little bit longer. The second thing is once it's about 2 weeks old, which is looking like this, I can't really see my parts. It's still important for me to wrap up my hair because when I'm laying with my pillowcases or my sheets, comforters, when I get out of the shower and I dry my hair, the lint from the towels, there's a lot of things that can still get in my locks. So if I'm not careful, if I look in the mirror and I see just a little piece of lint and I don't get that out right away, over time, that lint and dirt gets stuck in the lock. So what happens is clients come to me, I see a whole wad of, it just looks like, what does it look like?
Cotton mush.
Like a cotton mush. And that is the absolute hardest thing to get out of your locks. Like I can't even get it out. So wrap up your hair.
Thank you. Anyone else that had a question? Oh, do we also have someone else that had a question? Okay, right there in the back. Hello, lady. Look gorgeous in the back. Okay, what is your question?
My question is for ALOVE. What do you actually help people manage their hair that is just natural? So for example, I'm 100% natural, my daughter is, but I don't do well with managing my hair. So I just want to come and maybe get like twists to do a twist out. Do you help just manage just the natural hair to continue for it to grow and not break off as it's growing?
Yes. Actually, I have a membership. That you pay for the membership monthly. Inside this membership, it comes with your monthly hair do's, de-do's, need to, clip-ins, deep conditionings, treatments, and a style. So it cuts the cost of booking every time for every appointment and paying the full price by probably like, I say 30%, which is a great thing. And then also if you're a budgeter and you need to stay inside of a budget line, you know exactly how much you're paying for every month, and you also know your hair is getting well taken care of.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So my question is for the gentleman to my right of Miss ALOVE.
David.
Hey, David. So my son, he's 1. He's had his first haircut. However, he likes to basically try to cut his own hair because he thinks he knows what he's doing. For young kids that age, how do you manage them sitting in the seat and you being able to cut their hair?
Make sure they had taken a nap and watching cartoons before they come. and bring. I have this little pig, and they squeeze the pig and it gets them excited, and they sit still with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that usually helps. But I would say have them take a nap, and then watch cartoons. That way they're in a good mood already, and then yeah, they should be good.
Okay.
But make sure the barber knows what he's doing too, though. You know, if he's a barber, he's gonna claw his head like a hawk. He's gonna be crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss anybody who had a question? Okay, go. Okay, Miss Beautiful. Okay,
Christina,
okay.
I have a question for Miss ALOVE. So for us women that wear protective styles to grow your hair out naturally, or else if you've had it chemically processed and are trying to recover it, how often do you recommend coming in and having treatments done, getting your edges together, keeping it clean, tangle-free, without mold and growth? Because I know a lot of people go way too long. What is your recommended time in between visits?
I really think it depends on the hairstyle itself. You can clean the scalp without shampooing it and, going in the water and doing the whole process. Growth rinse, apple cider vinegar at home, lime water and honey, those things can clear your scalp from impurities and things that, if you have box braids or faux locks or any of those type of styles. If you have a weave and you want to maintain your hair, I do suggest you getting it shampooed every 2 weeks. You don't want to cake up a whole bunch of dead skin and dandruff and whatever else Lily Sue and all them got all up in their hair. You don't want to cake it up too long because it creates a barrier, and then your scalp can't breathe, and then mold and things get locked up in it. It's very disgusting. So I would say every 2 weeks for if you're doing a weave per se, make sure it's getting shampooed and dried properly. Dry your weaves properly. And locks, yes. It stinks. Especially if your locks are not dry.
That's when my gloves come on.
Yes. It stinks. And then you got to go through a peppermint. For me, you got to go through a peppermint soak and apple cider soak, and I'm charging you. Right. And you have a membership for locks. I got a membership for everything, y'all. If you got a budget and you want to stay in the budget, but you want to stay fly, I have the membership for you.
Thank you all so much for coming to Opportunity Live. We're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we'll have our hair show with the different models provided by the special guests. So once again, make some noise for them for coming out today. Welcome back to Opportunity Live, episode 4, where we're talking about hair. We're about to have that bomb hair show coming from all the special guests that was here today. So let's go ahead and make some noise for the models.
God. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Opportunity Live episode 4, which was about hair. Thank you so much to our special guest that came out today. And once again, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to CATERING Lifestyle. Thank you to Nick and Baby. Thank you to our beautiful owners that allow us to host our show here every time. And of course, thank you to my